We're standing on the edge of Apple's next big moment, and yes, the iPhone is once again in the spotlight. But in 2025, something else is quietly stealing attention. After nearly 2 years of silence, Apple is finally preparing to unveil the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and to really understand what this means, you have to rewind the story of the Ultra, because this isn't just about specs or screens. It's about how Apple redefined what a smartwatch could be when it chose to push the limits. When the first Apple Watch Ultra launched in 2022, it wasn't just another upgrade, it was a declaration. Until then, the Apple Watch was seen mainly as a lifestyle device, stylish, smart, and perfect for health tracking. But it wasn't the first choice for athletes, explorers, or divers. That space belonged to rugged brands like Garmin, Suunto, and Polar companies that built massive, tank-like watches designed for mountains, oceans, and endurance events. Apple's watches were sleek. Yes, durable, not really. The Ultra changed everything overnight. At 49mm, with aerospace-grade titanium, sapphire glass, and water resistance fit for diving, it looked and felt like a machine built for extremes. Suddenly, Apple was no longer just in the smartwatch game, it was challenging the leaders of outdoor performance, and people noticed. What made it even more fascinating was that the Ultra didn't just attract hardcore adventurers. Every day, users fell in love with it too. Many didn't need to climb Everest, they just wanted a brighter screen, longer battery life, and a device that felt unbreakable. The Ultra became both a tool for explorers and a statement piece for everyday life. Then came the Ultra 2 in 2023. Brighter, faster, smoother. It wasn't revolutionary, but it polished the formula. And then, nothing. In 2024, Apple skipped the Ultra altogether. No Ultra 3, no updates, just silence. And in Apple's world, silence usually means something big is brewing, which brings us here. The Ultra 3 isn't expected to be a minor refresh. Rumors point to features that could fundamentally reshape what a smartwatch is. Satellite messaging for emergency communication, anywhere. Blood pressure monitoring, a long-awaited breakthrough in health tracking. 5G RedCap for faster, more efficient connectivity. A larger display with slimmer bezels for an even bolder look. And a new S11 chip, bringing more power and efficiency. These aren't just upgrades, they're steps toward making the watch not just a tool, but a lifeline. A device that can guide, protect, and connect you in ways no other smartwatch can. The Ultra's legacy has always been about more than design. It's about trust. When people wear it, they believe it won't let them down, whether they're scaling a mountain, diving deep underwater, or simply managing a hectic day in the city. The Ultra 3 has the potential to strengthen that trust, blending durability with intelligence in a way that no competitor can match. So, as we head into Apple's September 2025 event, the question isn't just what's new in the Ultra 3. The real question is, how far will Apple go this time? If history is any guide, this won't just be an upgrade. It'll be a new benchmark, one that could redefine the future of wearables all over again. 2 years of silence have brought us here, and in the Apple universe, silence is never empty, it's preparation. The Ultra 3 isn't just being whispered about as another smartwatch, it's shaping up to be the device that shows us how far Apple is willing to push the boundary between a lifestyle accessory and a survival-grade tool. The rumors, leaks, and industry reports all point toward one simple truth. Apple is ready to shift gears. While the first Ultra established credibility, and the second refined the formula, the Ultra 3 is expected to rewrite the rules. Let's break down the key features that could make it a game-changer. 1. Satellite messaging safety without limits. Of the biggest whispers around the Ultra 3 is satellite connectivity. iPhones introduced emergency SOS via satellite in 2022. But imagine that same safety net strapped to your wrist. For hikers deep in the mountains, sailors off the grid, or travelers in areas with no cellular coverage. This could turn the Ultra 3 into more than a smartwatch. It would be a lifeline. No Garmin, Suunto, or Polar has the same ecosystem-wide satellite safety integration. If Apple pulls this off, the Ultra 3 becomes the most reliable adventure companion you can buy. Point 2. Blood pressure. Monitoring health redefined. Apple has always made health a central narrative for the watch. We've seen heart rate tracking, ECGs, and blood oxygen monitoring. But blood pressure monitoring, that's a whole new level. If rumors are correct, Ultra 3 could introduce continuous or under blood pressure tracking, turning it into a medical-grade device worn casually on the wrist. It's the type of feature that doesn't just appeal to athletes, but to millions of everyday users concerned about long-term health. 3. The S11 chip, efficiency, meets power. Every Ultra needs a brain, and the Ultra 3 is expected to come with Apple's new S11 chip, built with a focus on efficiency. It could dramatically improve battery life, performance, and responsiveness. Remember how the first Ultra stretched to 36 hours? With S11, Apple may push even further, potentially to multi-day usage without compromise. For adventurers who spend days away from chargers, this could be the deciding factor. 4. 5G RedCap. Smarter connectivity. Traditional LTE on smartwatches has always been a bit of a compromise. High power drain for limited benefit. The Ultra 3 is rumored to support 5G RedCap, a new type of cellular connection optimized for wearables. It promises faster speeds and lower energy consumption, making cellular models more practical than ever. That means smoother music, streaming, more reliable maps, and faster data syncing, all without draining the battery in a few hours. 5. Larger, slimmer display. Information at a glance. Apple's display technology keeps pushing forward. The Ultra 3 is expected to shrink bezels, giving users an even larger display in the same rugged 49mm frame. This isn't just about beauty. More screen real estate means better mapping, richer workout data, and more room for advanced complications. Pair that with brighter, outdoor readability, and the Ultra 3 becomes the ultimate outdoor display. 6. Software smarts. WatchOS evolution. Hardware is only half the story. The Ultra 3 will arrive alongside the next generation of WatchOS, and Apple has been steadily making the watch smarter with each update. Expect tighter health integrations, improved mapping, AI-driven coaching, and perhaps even new survival tools tailored specifically for the Ultra. Imagine your watch automatically suggesting recovery based on sleep, hydration, and stress levels, or guiding you step by step through an unfamiliar hiking trail. Why Ultra 3 matters beyond features at first glance. All these upgrades may sound like specs, but the bigger story is what they mean together. Apple isn't just adding convenience, it's building trust. Ultra 3 has the potential to be a safety device, a health companion, and a performance tool all at once. That's what sets it apart. From Garmin, Suunto, and Polar, those brands make incredible watches, but they don't control the ecosystem around them. Apple does. When Ultra 3 launches, it won't just talk to your iPhone. It will connect seamlessly to your AirPods, your health app, your iCloud, your maps, your emergency contacts, and beyond. That's a level of integration no other company can match. The Ultra line began as Apple's bold entry into the rugged space. The Ultra 3 could be the moment it becomes the gold standard. The watch that adventurers trust in the wilderness, doctors trust for health monitoring, and everyday users trust to simply never let them down.